I catch like 1 leopard shark a year, if even that. And the ones I've caught have been pretty small. But in this session, I caught 3. And they're the biggest I've ever caught. And it all happened so fast. And while none of these leopards were harvested, I'm gonna do a catch and cook for you with something that I caught from the store. Today we're gonna be making delicious, crunchy pork belly tacos. Let's go. Oh, we're on. Nice fish. As you may know, it's been a while since I've gotten on some halibut, and I caught this monster of the deep in a very strong incoming current. All right, I've been walking down the beach, and I've been waiting to get to this one spot here, which is clearly a lot darker than the surrounding area. I think it's about 100 yards of just dark water, and I can't help but think that there are fish in there. Let's catch something. All right, I got something. I think that's a fish. Come on, show me some movement or something. Felt some shakes in the beginning, but I don't know where those shakes are now. Fish? What do we got? Oh, it's a fish. Oh, it's a halibut. Halibut. There it is. Halibut. Didn't give up any fight. Incredible. No fight at all. I got him in a couple of places here. All right, he's got hooked in a couple of places here. Gotta watch out. First one's off. Got the there we go, he's off. All right, we got the target species, not the right size. I'd say he's about, I don't know, 17 inches or so, but it's nice to have the tug of a halie on. Even though he didn't fight, I could tell it was something big in the beginning, and I had my suspicions that it could be a halibut or a snagged stingray because of just the weight of it all. But yeah, there he is. Nice to get on some fish. I caught a halibut earlier that was the size of my palm, so we're heading in the right direction with this size right here. Anyways, let's put him back. There he is. It's nice to have that feeling of catching a halibut again. There you go. All right, let's catch some more. All right, well, technically that's halibut number 2. I caught a palm-sized halibut earlier, and that one's about 17 inches, so going in the right direction. Now we just got to hit the 22-inch mark, and that would make my day. That'd make my year. Haven't caught a legal halibut in at least a couple of years. Sad, I know. So when you guys are catching halibut from the surf, do you find that they're grouped together? So in other words, once you catch one, do you immediately cast out to that same area and then find that there are others nearby? I've done that near jetties where I've caught, 2, 3 halibut in succession. But as far as the surf goes, I've never been able to do 2 halibuts in succession by tossing it into the same spot. I'm curious to see if you guys have had that happen to you. All right, we got a fish. Oh, we had a fish. Do I have a fish? I might still have him on, actually. Shows you how big he is. All right. From a distance, looks like a perch, but it's a really small halibut. So I can be truthful in saying that I've been catching a lot of halibut in the last 2 sessions. I've caught 3, and I wouldn't be lying. The thing is, 2 of them are palm size, and 1 of them was 17 inches, which wasn't bad, but it wasn't legal. You just gotta tell me where your bigger brothers are. Get them to bite. Got a dead seal here, unfortunately. This is actually the same spot where there was that 25 or 30 foot dead whale. It's exactly the same spot. Just coincidence, but yeah, here's a seal with his head completely bitten off. Trusty little 1.5 inch paddletail grub, which, as you might have seen from previous videos, catches a bunch of fish even without the paddle tail on. There we go, fish on. Getting so many bites on this this tailless paddle tail grub. Let's see. Oh, it's a yellowfin croaker. Small one though, about 8-9 inches. Fun fish to catch though. Ooh. Quick release. Fish on. Baby perch. Here we go. This is a good one, at least a better one than what we've been catching. Doing a little drag. Haven't seen that too much today with the fish that I've been catching. This might be a keeper. Let's see what we got here. All right, it's a nice size yellowfin croaker, but I normally keep them a little bigger than this, so I'm gonna let this guy go. First set of waves out in the distance are no joke. Don't exactly see any cuts for the fish to travel through, so I'm not sure if we'll be able to get on the fish today, but this place looks as good as any at this particular beach.
I had almost retrieved my lure when this happened pretty much right in front of me.
Oh, we're on! Nice fish! Nice fish! Ooh! What could this be? It's got some weight to it. Hit, oh man. Don't come off. I have to see what this fish is. Oh man. What the hell? That thing hit like a freight train. This has got some serious weight to it. Oh man. What could this be? Halibut maybe? Oh man. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay. We got a nice wave here to help me out. This has got to be something like a halibut or like a huge spotfin croaker, something like that. It's fighting too hard not to be something good. It's definitely not a ray. I don't think it's a ray. I think I've got an actual fin fish here. Come on. Come on. What is that? It's close to me. What is it? What is that? Come on. All right, it's coming up, coming up, it's coming up. I still can't tell what that is. We're gonna tell right now though, right here. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. Oh, it's a leopard. Oh man, look at that. I got him on the fin on the top. Not exactly what I wanted to catch, but that's a cool catch. Now, it's the biggest leopard I've ever caught by far. You call it a catch with that snag at the top. All right, let's get this guy unbuttoned. Check out this leopard shark, guys. This is the biggest leopard shark I've ever caught. I think he's about, I don't know, maybe a little like under 22, 23 inches. But it's a cool fish. I thought this was something good. I thought it was a you know, a spot fin croaker or something like that. Maybe a striped bass I was hoping for, secretly hoping for a striped bass. But this guy fought like a champ, and I caught him. I snagged him at the top of his dorsal fin over there. But this guy took off on a massive run. Cool fish. Not going to keep him obviously, but it's a cool fish to catch. It's not a bucket list catch because I've caught them before, but none that were this size. So really cool. There you go. Let's put him back in the water. All right, buddy. Well, that was a fun way to start the morning. Haven't been here very long, less than 10 minutes. I really thought I had a halibut there, or that elusive striped bass. I've been seeing some reports that people are catching striped bass here in Southern California. I've never caught one of those, and that's definitely a bucket list fish. Okay guys, right here is where you would be seeing the footage of me catching that second leopard shark, but for some reason the GoPro just wasn't recording. So when I went home to check the footage, it was gone. Anyways, I just wanted to let you know it happened. You just have to trust me. That is the first time I've ever caught back-to-back leopards. And I'm not sure if that was the same leopard or not. They were very similar in size. Oh man, it's nice to be out in the surf again. Been doing a lot of jetty fishing and pier fishing, but not a lot of surf fishing. I'm glad to be out here again. Pretty nice right now as far as people. There's hardly anybody here, no surfers. And I kind of have the place to myself, which is always nice. I need something other than bonito. I've got a lot of bonito in my freezer. And it would be nice to get a yellowfin croaker or a perch. Obviously, it would be nice to get a halibut. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Yeah. Ooh, this is pretty nice. I actually hope it's a perch. It feels like it might be able to be a good size perch, one that I could take home. Here we go, yellowfin croaker. There we go. All right, we got a yellowfin croaker here. It's not big enough to take. I did want to catch a yellowfin croaker because I haven't had one in quite some time, but this one's a little bit too small. So we'll put them back right now. Here we go. Got something here. Doesn't seem like a monster, but fish is a fish. Is it even on? It is on, yeah. Ooh, it's a tiny perch. Almost brained him. I think he'll be okay. Almost brained him, but I think it's just a surface thing. You know, I don't know if that fish is gonna make it or not, but if it doesn't, you know, nothing is ever wasted in the ocean. There's gonna be other fish, predators, scavengers that are gonna eat that fish. Its life won't be wasted. It'll feed something else. Nothing says wholesome seafood goodness like a mattress floating in the waves. Here we go. Nice one. Oh, jeez. Here's a good one. Here's a good one, guys. Ooh. Okay. Caught him right in front of me, like probably just like 20 yards in front of me. He's right there right now. What is that? What is that? Is that another shark? It's another leopard. Oh my God, 3 leopards for me today. Unbelievable. Same size too. Look at that. 3rd leopard of the day. Here's my 3rd leopard of the day. Look at this one. This one's actually a little bit bigger than the other one. These fish are so beautiful and super fun to catch. I catch leopard sharks like maybe once every year. To catch 3 in one day is pretty unusual. Something must be happening right now. Maybe they're spawning or something, but it's pretty unusual for me to catch this many leopards in one day. All right, letting you go. Here you go, buddy. Too cool, too cool. All right, when I woke up this morning, there's no way that I would have thought that I'd be catching 3 leopard sharks today. Unbelievable. And you know, we caught that yellowfin croaker and that perch, but the only problem is none of this stuff was keepable. But we will be doing a catch and cook today with some pork belly that I caught at Costco. Let's go. You know, it's been a couple of years since I started this channel, and I'm so grateful to everyone that subscribed and watched. I mean, I can't thank you enough. It's been fantastic. But in all honesty, the channel hasn't grown quite as much as I thought it would, and sometimes I question whether or not to continue. You know, but doing that would essentially put me in the big graveyard of YouTubers that just gave up, and I'm not ready to do that just quite yet. So if you do like this channel, or this video and would just like to see more of these type of videos, your subscription and your like really does go a long way to helping me out. So thank you again, and let's get back to the video. Let's start by putting a couple of bay leaves, salt, and our pork belly in some water. After an hour, it's going to be nice and tender. I'm going to set that aside and let it cool a little bit. Time to get stabby. I'm going to take a fork and poke holes all along the skin. This will help make the skin extra crispy when we fry it up. Alright, let's cut this in half and put it in the fridge for about an hour to firm it up and dry the skin a little bit. While that's happening, let's make some guacamole. Avocado, tomato, cilantro, lime, and salt. The pork belly's out of the fridge and ready to fry. This is going to be a splatterfest, so you have to cover this up, and I go an extra step and put more weight on top because some of these big pops can actually move the lid. Once you see the bottom is browned, you're going to have to flip it over. Just be careful. Let's see, is it going to be crunchy? Time to fire up some tortillas and put it all together.